Sara Jane here from MedTech. Right now I'm inside one of the systems that I built for my clinics, and this is something we help other clinics and health-based businesses do. So this is our voice AI. Now it's not just voice AI; it's also it books appointments, can reschedule appointments, it can take payments. It can do that via voice, so people phoning up, we can put our phones on divert. Usually we'll do that for out of hours service. I think we're a long way away from completely doing with humans when it comes to that. But this is great for out of hours. It's great for weekends, 24/7. It can triage patients, answer questions. It can book them. It can reschedule them. So all very good. So we're going to do some live testing today. Now, one of the things that has got better is the rescheduling. So up until recently, a lot of the API calls and the way that you're integrating the different systems could be quite clunky. And the two-way syncing from medical record systems and external voice AI systems, it just was a bit clunky. And it meant that rescheduling, things could be a little bit, let's just say, bitty and not brilliant. So it has got a lot better of reset this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to phone up. I'm just going to phone the bot direct because Louise, our actual human receptionist, is still on shift just now. So if I phone our normal clinic number, we'll get Louise, we'll get humans. We don't want that. But what we would do, so when Louise finishes, she puts our VoIP number, so our voice over IP number, onto divert to our voice AI. Now, our voice AI, so I can show you, we are fully transparent about using AI in our clinics. So this is our website. Again, built all on our system. And when you look down here, you will see that we've got Louise and Charlie. So Charlie is our AI assistant. And we will use Charlie we tell everybody it's AI, and you can see here our AI assistant. So when they click on that, that will open up Charlie down here, and they can start a new conversation with Charlie. Now, Charlie inside here will also have access to our clinical record, diary, and will be able to book and do everything that she can do. We call her she can do on the phone or in WhatsApp or in SMS or in live chat in this instance. So it's really, really, it can be really helpful. Now, some people absolutely despise it. Some patients hate it, but my advice to my clients are to be open and transparent about using AI, and we just train our clients to talk to the AI bots like they would a human. And 9 out of 10 times our clients go on quite well with it. So that's how we use it. This is in the back end of this. So this is where Charlie lives for us. And this is the prompt in here with a lot of the actions that we've got Charlie doing. Now we set this all up for you. And this is like different custom actions. And we'll be using webhooks and API calls for this. And it's two-way syncing from, in this instance for us, we use clinical and the system that we're in here. So we could do a voice test in here, but if I do that via this, we're on Loom just now, you wouldn't be able to hear the call. So I'll do it via an actual mobile phone, and we're going to call Charlie. So let you hear that.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes. Hi, it's Charlie from the Hub Lab. How can I help today?
Hi, I'm looking to book an appointment, please.
Of course. What kind of appointment are you looking to book? Is it for podiatry, physio, sports therapy, or something else? And do you have a preferred clinic location or day in mind?
Podiatry, I'd love Thursday if you've got anything.
All right, just to check. Have you been seeing for podiatry here in the last 3 months?
No.
Or has this been your first podiatry appointment with us?
No, I've never been before. It's my first appointment for podiatry.
Thanks for clarifying. Okay, one sec. I'll check what's available for a podiatry initial appointment this Thursday. For a first podiatry appointment, I can offer Thursday, August 6th at 10 a.m., 10:45 a.m. or 11:30 a.m. at East End with Sara Jane Wall. Which suits you best?
Yeah, could you do 10 a.m. please?
Just to check, you'd like your first...
No, 10 o'clock is fine, please. And is that with Sara Jane?
Yes, the 10 o'clock slot is with Sara Jane Wall at East End. Would you like me to book that for you?
Yes.
Okay. Can I take your full name, phone number, and email address for the booking?
It is Sarah Walls, so that's Sarah. My last name is Walls, Walls. Phone number is 07545 776 779. And my email is sjwalls@hotmail.com.
So your name is Sara Wall, phone number 075457767779, and your email is hjwalls@hotmail.com. I get that 10 o'clock block up for you, yeah? One moment. Like you booked for Thursday, August 6th, 10 a.m. with Sara Jane Walls.
Okay.
Confirm your appointment. It does need to be paid in advance. The team will send you a future appointment link shortly. Is there anything else I can help with?
No, that's fine, thank you.
Thanks for booking with us there. The team will send your payment link soon. Have a great day.
Right, so that was pretty good. Okay, so that you can hear it's not quite perfect, so there's probably a little bit of coding I need to do in the back. But what I'm going to try now is I'm going to try rescheduling this. Now, this is for Thursday, just now it's Tuesday. If it was out of trained bot, if it's out with 24 hours, it can't reschedule because that's our cancellation and it tells the client they can't do it. A notification was sent to the team, but it's likely they'll be charged full price. So I'm going to phone up, see if the bot can find me and see if we can get this to reschedule. Let's see what happens. I've never tested this.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes. Hi, it's Charlie from the Hub Glasgow. How can I help today?
Hi, I've got an appointment on Thursday at 10 o'clock with Sara Jane Walls. I'm looking to reschedule it, please.
All right, I can help with that. Can I just take your name and the best phone number for your appointment?
Sure, it's Sara Walls and my last name is spelled Walls. My phone number is 07545 776 779.
Thanks, Sarah. And do you have an email address I can use to confirm your new appointment details?
Sure, it's sjwalls@hotmail.com.
Got it. So that's sjwalls@hotmail.com, yeah?
Sure.
What day or time would you prefer to move your appointment to?
I'm looking for a wee bit sooner if you have it tomorrow. Would you have anything?
Okay, one sec. I'll check what's available with Sara Jane Walls, LLS, for tomorrow. What type of appointment are you looking to move? Would that be upper body, lower body, podiatry, posture package, Baruka, ultrasound, nail surgery, fungal nail injection, and sports massage?
So it's just the initial podiatry appointment. I just need that moved.
One moment. I'll check for an initial podiatry appointment with Sara Jane Walls tomorrow. For a first podiatry appointment with Sara Jane Walls, I can offer Wednesday, August 5th at 9:50 a.m., 11:20 a.m., or 12:05 p.m. at East End. Do any of those suit you?
Yeah, the early morning one, the 9:50 one tomorrow's fine.
Perfect. One moment. I'll move your appointment to Wednesday at 9:50 a.m. Sara Jane W. Balls at East End. No problem. One moment.
That's coming out.
That moved to Wednesday, August 5th at 9:50 a.m. with Sara Jane Walls at East End. Is there anything else you need help with?
No, that's it. Great. Fantastic. So that moved. That took that out of the Thursday slot and moved it to Wednesday. How good. So that's great. So you can hear in that, I just don't think you can pretend that that is human. You can tell it's not. I think that it's got a lot better and it's accurate, but it will. So, for example, my name, it'll sometimes misspell it Wales, so it'll use an E and it's like, I can't find you. Whereas a human looking at that would look at it and be like, okay, you mean walls spelled that way. So there's little nuances like that. So you'll find that your patients have to spell stuff out for the bot so it can accurately find them. It can usually find them via their email, their phone number as well. But it can be so beneficial to not missing calls. Missed calls are just completely money burning and it's great. So we've been using this now and I have to say, this is the worst AI will ever be. And it's improved so much in this last, well, we probably started using it about a year and a half ago now. And it was, God, it was so painful. It couldn't do rescheduling. So what we've just done there, it wasn't able to do. It was also a bit flaky with sending you summaries and it would just make bad mistakes and you had to kind of tidy a lot of stuff up. And it was kind of frustrating. It was good that it was taking messages and kind of attempting to do stuff, but it just wasn't really, yeah, you had to fix a lot of stuff. But we've persevered with it. It's definitely something I couldn't do without now in clinic, and we have implemented this into many clinics around the UK. So that is our voice AI. Now, another one of the things I wanted to show you inside here was this is like the prompt in the back. So when I'm changing things, so when I'm building this for clients, what I'm doing is I'm in here and prompting based on what that client needs, what that clinic needs. All of this is built out for you. So I do all of this and it's linked to a particular knowledge base. So Charlie, when we ask her questions, so even online, if we go in here and have a look at, so let's just ask some questions. Hi, I'm looking to get some information on nail surgery. Is that something you can help with? So I'm using Whisperflow for typing that in. And here is Charlie responding. Let's see what she comes back with. Yes, we offer nail surgery for ingrown toenails. Our podiatrists are HCP registered and follow the latest clinical guidance. Want more details or info on booking? Okay, that's great. How soon would you be able to get me booked in for that? Now, I have not fully coded this yet, so I'm not entirely sure it will be able to tell me this. I've not as yet checked that this has been switched on. So what we want to do is have Charlie inside the chat box. I can't book appointments directly, so I've not turned it on. I've not given her permission to do that yet, so we're just about to go live with that. So one of the things that we did with our SMS, WhatsApp, and our chat widgets was sent them the direct link. So phone us or book online, so you can see how she sent that, and that basically takes them through to our booking page, right? So that's our direct booking page, which brilliant. Thanks very much for that. Okay, thanks. Can you tell me what happens during nail surgery? Is it sore? Do I have to get an injection and is it sore during nail surgery? My whisper flow's gone a bit mad. Let's see what Charlie comes back with. So it can generally be really good. It's only going to be as good as your knowledge base is, and I'll show you where that is in a second. And we help you. Nail surgery when toenails done under local anaesthetic, so you get injection on the toe and you shouldn't feel pain during the procedure, just some pressure. Well done, Charlie. So what we do, right, so that's inside, so Charlie lives inside our website, also lives inside Facebook, Instagram, and inside WhatsApp and inside SMS messages. So I'll show you as much as I can in here because obviously this is live, so I can show you real patient data. So if I come out of here and that area there, right, see that conversations, I can't go into it because there will be live Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, emails all going into that one area, and Charlie lives in there and responds back to them. And actually that live chat will be inside there as well, so we can check in there. Right, I want to show you where the knowledge base is. So if I go up here, so we've got the hub knowledge base. And what we've got in here, if I just move my head, we've got links, FAQs, rich text. So what you can see is we've done a web crawler. So what that means is we've put links from our website. So I'll show you what we've got in here. And it's been trained on that. And we have that, and you can see it's been last updated. We have it auto to auto. If we're updating our website, this will automatically update this as well. Because we've got it, we've basically got it running a schedule of daily, so you can see here the frequency. This retrains itself every day, so it's checking our website for all those links every single day. So if we update something on our website daily, that will update our bot so that our bot's up to date. So I can't stress enough when I'm working with my clients, I'm like, make sure what's on your website is accurate. And of course we can help with that as well. We can build your website too. Now, so that's one way we can put data in. And then the other thing we have is frequently asked questions. And this is just a case of essentially the questions that you get asked most, the answers are in there because your bot's only going to be as intelligent as the effort that you put into your bot. So we basically do a lot of that for you. And rich text, so we can upload documents to say you have standard operating procedures or you have any documents and how things are done. Give that information to your bot because then it makes the triage and things better. and it makes your bot more intelligent. So that's what the knowledge base is, and you can have lots of different bots should you wish. You can see inside here the conversation AI is this one, and you can see here, better be careful, sorry Donna, with sure she'll not mind. You can see where people have contacted us, and you can see today there's been 15 calls coming into that. And if we go back into this is then the prompt, and this is where a lot of the actions are. Excuse me, as I yawn. So that is voice AI. It's not as scary. I'm just going to delete this appointment out while I remember, so that it's not hogging an appointment time. Archive that. So this is probably one of the most requested things that I get asked about from clinics and other health and wellness facilities. What can we integrate with? Essentially, if it has an API access, so if you've got API, I'm pretty sure we'd be able to integrate into it. So you could have Charlie if you are a service-based business or a business where you take appointments. You could have a bot doing that for you. Now, it can be as complex or as simple as you want. You could even just have it as an answer machine or just giving information, and then it's just gathering information and then sending you a message and putting those people into your CRM system so that it's automating all of that. So it's maybe putting them into a pipeline, it's maybe sending them a text message, or it's maybe sending them out a quote or getting information so you can send them out a quote. It can be as simple or as complex as you want it. But our expertise tends to be more for clinics because I have got 3 clinics. This is how we get stuff done, is by using AI. And this is just one of the things that we do with Charlie Chat. And this is Charlie Chat or Charlie Voice. And if you're interested in learning more, just reach out to us. It is a little bit of a commitment, and I'm always very honest with clinics that I work with that you have to put a bit of effort in yourself. Now, it's always better. It's always great when I work with a clinic that's maybe got an office manager because they're fabulous to work with, and the clinic owner usually does. You're running about. I know what it's like. You're running about like a blue arse. You know what? So you kind of need to you need to have somebody in your team that's going to be taking the lead on this. You can't just switch this on and expect it to be perfect and not invest the time in it. You still have to make sure that you're overseeing things and that you're feeding into the brain, your website's up to date. You know, if you've got poor data, you're going to get a poor result. So we have to have good data into the system so that we can have the system working really well. It can't be brilliant if the data going into it is rubbish. If your website's rubbish, then and your website's out of date, then the information that it's got is going to be out of date because it's going to pull stuff from the internet. I should say the bot also, which is definitely an improvement now, sends your team or wherever you want it to go a full call summary, excuse me. So it will send you, this is what's happened, this is what I've booked, and or if there's something that an action that you need to take, then it will be outlined in that. And that can be sent via email or it can be sent to a Slack channel. Basically just be saying whatever you want. Essentially, if you've got an API access to something, we can integrate it. There's nothing really we can't work with as long as it's got an API access, and we can link that into this system. Now, in terms of cost of this, it just depends on how intricate you want it. If you're wanting something where it's all singing, all dancing, with all the features and WhatsApp in there and booking, and it's got reactivations and things, you're about £397 a month. That's roughly how much it is for all singing, all dancing. But we've also got some new models out that are for simpler setup. So say you're a clinic that is just you. You're pretty simple for me to set up if it's just you. If you've got 4 clinics and lots of practitioners, there's a lot more work involved in that. Whereas if it's just you and you're demented and you're like, I just want something that is going to help me, then speak to me, because there's things that I can do for you where we can have a setup where you pay you're basically paying for the work that is getting done. So essentially you would pay, per call. So there'd be a nominal monthly amount, which would be very affordable. It would be a pretty simple setup. It would still be able to make appointments and triage your patients, and it would still be able to book them in, and you would just pay per booking. So it'd be kind of like having, if you've ever had a virtual assistant or something that's answering your phone, see how you pay per minute of calls, it would be like that. And it's usually anywhere between 30 pence to 50 pence per minute, depending on what package you're on. So that will give you a kind of idea there. So if that's something you're interested in, just reach out to me and we can maybe make something like that happen for you. If you're just thinking, I just need this quite ad hoc, maybe just over the weekend, and I just need something fairly simple. I've just got maybe 4 or 5 appointment types, and it's just myself or maybe one other practitioner. It's not a complex setup. Then that's probably going to be your best bet. But you're paying a higher rate per minute, but you're not going to be using it that much. So you might be, for each booking, it might cost you like £1.50 or something for a booking that's going in. But imagine, depending how long that booking takes, I think maybe that person was on for about 2 minutes there, weren't they? So that would cost you 60 pence. So you'd be about anywhere between 30 pence and 50 pence per minute. So each booking can take a couple of minutes. So you might be like £1 or something per booking. But that might be the way you want to do it. So it just works out more expensive, whereas our clients that are on a much heavier package, and they've got complex setups, they're on like a monthly retainer and they get a very, very discounted rate off their calls and stuff. Like their calls are like pennies a minute, like 2p a minute or something, but they're paying a monthly subscription, and that might be out with your budget to be able to do that. And that works for that clinic, because if they were paying at a higher rate of calls, they would actually end up paying a lot more on the fees. So it balances out, it works out. So for you, you might be like, oh, actually spending pounds for a booking, because actually that's great. Because think about the lost business of you not having that and not doing that. It's, yeah, insane. But yeah, so we've got lots of different ways we can work with you. So whether you're a large clinic, which we're mainly used to working with, right? We're mainly used to working with larger clinics usually that have got either employees or associates. They're usually, certainly, maybe turnover over 300k, right? That tends to be where our clients sit. 300k up to maybe 5 million, right? That's our kind of client base. However, more recently, I've had so many small independent practices, small practices, where there's just been 1 or 2 people in the practice, and I appreciate that it's not affordable and you want something that's going to help you. So this is a new service that I'm looking to test out. So if you're interested, give us a bell and we can make that happen. We would have a small amount. We're probably looking at somewhere like around £29 a month, just for essentially just for the connection. And there would be no setup cost, because it'd be pretty simple for us to just plug that in for you, and you would pay per usage. Okay, so hit me up if that's something you're interested in, and we can make that happen for you. If you were wanting something also like WhatsApp added in, WhatsApp charge me for putting that in, so there are fees associated with that, but it's not massive. It's maybe, to add WhatsApp onto your account, or maybe it's like £15-16 a month or something, to get your business WhatsApp all integrated into it. So we can add things like that into it too. So there's lots of things you can do, and I know that AI, and it's not going anywhere. And I can honestly say that this is my opinion, and I think that if you're being sensible, you probably realise this as well. Remember back in the 80s and 90s when we thought email and the internet was, this will never take off. This will never work. Computers, that's that thing that will just gather dust. And just take a step back and look at where we are. It's only going to do that. And if your clinic, your business is not getting involved in some way with this at this early stage, and this is the worst it's ever going to be, then you are going to be left behind. Patients are going to expect that 24/7 contact. And unfortunately, you running about like a blue-arsed fly, there's only so long you can do that for. And coming in and calls going to a voice message, patients not getting dealt with, questions not getting answered. It just isn't good enough. So you have to step into this in some way. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. Pop me a DM and we can maybe jump on a quick 15-minute call and I can see if this would be a fit for you. But don't be afraid of thinking you can't afford it. We have options for that where it's you're paying more per minute for your calls, but it means that you're only actually paying out money when you're actually using it. So hopefully that makes it a wee bit more accessible for you. And for those that are more heavy users and more complex systems and want the all bells and whistles, all your reactivations and everything else, you're about $397 a month. Okay, so and we can do all your chat widget and stuff for your website as well. You don't need to have your website through us. And I would thoroughly, if you've not got a chat widget, booking widget on your website, for the love of God, can you please just get that sorted? Things like reactivations, all your review requests, that's all in Charlie Pro. Okay, so that's $397 a month. But we have the, as I said, pay per usage as well, which is a much more affordable way to get your call answering, but it doesn't include all the other bits. Anyway, you know where I am. Keep embracing change.